In the interview that Turki Al-Sheikh just did with Charlie Parsnips on X Space, and no, I didn't mispronounce his name, I'm just being facetious, Turki gave his side of the story regarding the Canelo situation. He says that either he or members of his team have been in communication with Canelo for the past 3 or 4 months with a view to making a big fight. And at some point, Eddie Hearn got involved in these discussions with Canelo, and Turki seems to suggest that Canelo was unhappy with something that Eddie Hearn told him, or perhaps the way that Eddie Hearn spoke to him. And it was that which prompted Canelo to say he doesn't like the way that Turki Al-Sheikh does business. Turki says this is what was communicated to him by a member of Canelo's team or Canelo himself. And Turki responded to that by saying that Canelo shouldn't blame him for a dispute that he actually has with Eddie Hearn. Now bear in mind that neither Canelo nor Turki Al-Sheikh speak English as their first language. You got a Mexican and a Saudi Arabian trying to communicate in English. Things can definitely get lost in translation. Things can definitely get misconstrued in that scenario. But the thing I find most interesting is the fact that Turki Al-Sheikh says he was in discussions with Canelo for several months. So there must have been some interest on Canelo's part then. Did he lead Turki Al-Sheikh along a bit? Or did he simply price himself out by asking for a ridiculous sum? At which point Turki said, you know what? We need to put some public pressure on this guy. I need to out him on social media. Who knows? But as I've said in previous videos, I don't think that's the right approach for Turki Al-Sheikh to take. There's a lot of boxers with big egos, especially fighters who have been as successful as Canelo Alvarez. They don't like being disrespected, certainly not publicly. They hold grudges, some of these guys. So if you're hoping to make fights with them sometime in future, you need to be a bit more diplomatic and pragmatic. Again, this is very different to Canelo Alvarez working with Oscar De La Hoya for his last fight, because De La Hoya wasn't paying him. De La Hoya and Jaime Munguia were the B-side. Canelo was being paid by PBC, Al Heyman. Whereas if Canelo were to work with Turki Al-Sheikh, it's Turkey, it's the Saudis that would be paying him. With Canelo Munguia, it didn't matter that Canelo and De La Hoya weren't on good terms. With Canelo and Turki Al-Sheikh, it does matter if they're not on good terms. When it comes to publicly calling Canelo out for ducking David Benavidez and any other tough fight following his loss to Dimitri Bivol, leave that to us, the boxing fans. We'll do that work for you. We'll shame Canelo for his ducking. We'll apply that pressure to him. We the fans. But Turki Al-Sheikh as a fight maker, he needs to retain good diplomatic relations with him, for lack of a better term. So anyway, check out the interview with Turki Al-Sheikh and Charlie Parsnips on X Space. It's well worth a listen, and leave me your thoughts in the comment section below.